Because capitalism has escaped that 100, or most of that 100 years of regulations that we created to tame them. And now we're back to almost to square one. And so how do we move from there? And so I think that thinking about, so I'll be the first to say that I think that thinking about international labor standards like this is, I think, a relatively practical, actually, compared to other ideas, because it builds on pre-existing regulatory structure and things that have worked in the past. But I'm not claiming it's the only answer, and I'm not claiming it's going to be easy. I'm just hoping that out of sight on the ideas about how to tame this, so that companies don't have reason to move because the regulations are going to move with them. And so that people in Bangladesh can create a middle class, that people in the United States can keep a middle class, that is part of a conversation. But what I really want to encourage at all is that we begin to think a lot more creatively, because corporate tax breaks are not going to work. A bigger earned income tax credit is not going to work. A higher minimum wage is great, but it's not the whole solution. The higher, $15 minimum wage is a wonderful thing, but in a way it's a little bit like the 8-hour day 120 years ago, where it is a piece of a puzzle, but it's not the whole puzzle. It's not going to solve our problems. We have to think really creatively right now, and I just hope to be part of a conversation that's trying to think more complexly about just how is it we're going to tame these corporations once again and create dignity for workers no matter where they live.